Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, where I react to non-pop country music. And when I saw the artist with Toby, I'm like, okay, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be like one of his more poppy songs or one of his more serious songs. So I listened to about 5 seconds of it, and it sounded like one of his more serious songs. As you might expect, because Trenton Remington made a gift to the channel for me to do this one, and Trenton's been following pretty closely the stuff that I do on the channel here. So Trenton, thank you for this gift and this request, and let's see what Toby's got. Toby has some real emotional and hard-hitting songs in his repertoire, in his catalog, so let's see what this one is. I do not think I know this one. I only listened to about 5 seconds of it, and I didn't recognize it.
Route 14, box 308. She said goodbye at the cattle guard gate, hoping she would find her a place in the world. With her mind made up and tears in her eyes, it almost made her daddy cry. He said, don't forget to call when you get there, girl.
Ah, such a hard moment.
Driving on that 2-lane road, hoping she might find a whole lot more waiting up ahead than what she left behind. Moving up the stairs downtown, life's too short to be hanging around. She's 18 and it's time she got out of the woods.
Yeah, but 18's young nowadays.
While the getting's good.
She's getting her own place, huh?
All bills paid and a room with a view. She's unpacked a dish or two. She just got her phone turned on today. There's a big old world waiting just outside as she's thumbing through the classifieds, looking for work, and any old job's okay. Driving on that crosstown freeway, hoping she might find a whole lot more waiting up ahead than what she left behind.
God, she's only 18.
Living
got a life to live.
Stairs downtown, life's too short to be hanging around. She's 18 and it's time she got out of the woods. She's getting out while the getting's good.
She gets out of the woods. I missed that the first time around.
Then she lost her job at the grocery store, and the wolf came knocking at the door. Red notice said they turned off her telephone.
She'd come back home.
There's nothing left for her to do, so she's packed up a thing or two, loaded her car down, now she's headed home.
Yeah.
Driving on that 2-lane road, hoping she might find a whole lot more waiting up ahead than what she left behind. Living up stairs downtown, life's too short to be hanging around. She's 18 and it's time she got back to the woods. She's getting out while the getting's good.
Once again, back to the woods. That sounded like a true story for somebody. Like I've got one of my, well, really like my first surrogate child, if you will. When I started sort of collecting them, I've probably got 5 or 6 of them now, where I'm like a father figure. Certainly an older person dispensing with advice. But my Lex came and lived with me for a year, and I knew her through a ministry out in Indianapolis, and she's from Arkansas, and so she wanted, when she was about to graduate, I think she was a senior at U of A, they call it, and she emailed me or texted and said, "Hey Don, can you help me with my resume? I'm looking for an internship in New York City, yada yada yada." So I did. I got a couple of my friends together, Roseanne and Jim, and we looked over her resume, cleaned it up, all this stuff, and she got an internship. And she had housing set up in New York City. I actually had arranged it for her. And then it dried up at the last minute because a pipe burst in one of the bathrooms and they had to do construction. So there was nowhere really, and it was at the last minute. So I said, "Lex, you could come stay with me." Right. I live out in Jersey. I had 2 cars, had a big 3-story Victorian home, the whole 9 yards. I said, "You could stay with me. Take the spare car to the train station, come in and at it, come as you please." So that's what we did. And so she lived with me for a year. And then it was time for her to fly the coop and get her own apartment in the city, in New York City, and we did that, and I cried the whole way home. We rented a van, moved her in, got her, I gave her half the stuff from the house because she needed furniture, a bed, nightstands, whatever. I don't remember it all. I cried for the 45 to 50-minute drive home. I didn't know it was possible to have tears, so I'm all choked up. Now, it's like 10 years later now, and she's got her own business, and she just got back from Greece for 3 weeks. She's living her life. It worked for her, but I did not know if it would, and at times she didn't know either. And she's thought about moving back to Arkansas at times, and, she's going to make her own path in the world. But I can relate to the song on a certain level where they got to go. They got to try things and they're going to fail. And she's had boyfriends and it didn't work. And she's stunningly beautiful, but she's also stubborn. And they're going to make their own mistakes just like we did. Everybody does. It's life. But you just want to be there as a backstop for them if it doesn't work out. And in this song, that's exactly what happened. It didn't work. She came home. Okay. And Daddy's sad for her that it didn't work, but Daddy's happy that she's back home. She's still only 19 years old in the narrative of this thing. Got a job at the grocery store, whatever, and it didn't work out for whatever reason, and they shut the phone off or whatever, and okay, that's the way it goes. So come on back home, back to the woods. Now, my Lex is, she's from Arkansas, the Springdale area, and she doesn't necessarily want to go back there because she's been living in New York City for 10 years, and it's a big adjustment to make, even though she grew up in Arkansas. But hey, whatever she decides to do, and it's the same thing here. She's only 19. She may spend another year with Daddy, another 6 months, another 5 years, and then move along. Don't know. Course of life. But that was a very gentle song. I don't know if Toby lived this, but the songwriter lived it, because these observations were just too mundane to not be real. It wasn't the classic city versus country narrative. It was, where you bash the city. I don't bash the city. I don't bash the country. There are people wherever you go, whatever lifestyle it is. So I like that element where it's like she tried, and then she's coming back home. She might go back to a city again, So, all right, Trenton. Now, I don't know if this is close to a story you have in life, if you had a daughter who did this or son who did this, but I'm going to rate this one. And the number that popped into my head was an 8.7. And it was really a simple song, just sort of linear, straight on through and come on back home. But I do like the tenderness with which Toby sang this one. So there it goes. And I can relate to it on a certain level too. Although Lex didn't have to come back home, there were a couple times she almost did. And I was home at that point. Have a great day, folks. Hug your foot. I don't know. Just be there as a backstop if they need to come back to the woods or back to your city, wherever they went. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
A whole lot more waiting up ahead than what she left behind.